Settle in and do not look away. This entire story is a single chilling journey that is best experienced in full. If you appreciate tales of the supernatural, show your support by subscribing. It lets us know you want more. Now, listen closely. Anomaly Archives, case file number 008. Designation: the Looming Silence. Location: Blackwood National Forest, Northern Maine, USA. Date of incident: October 26, 2029. Status: entire search and rescue team missing. Designated an unstable exclusion zone. All access permanently denied. Case remains open. The familiar, warm crackle of an analog tape machine whirring to life is heard. The calm, professional voice of the archivist begins, a hint of weariness in his tone. Archivist. Case file number 8. This file chronicles the disappearance of an entire U.S. Forest Service search and rescue team, designated Delta 7, during a routine recovery operation in the Blackwood National Forest of northern Maine. It stands as a testament to the fact that some wildernesses are not merely untamed, but actively unwilling. Blackwood National Forest is an ancient, sprawling expanse of old-growth pines and treacherous bogs, steeped in local legend. For generations, tales have persisted among the indigenous populations and early settlers of a silence that descends upon the forest, a phenomenon where all natural sounds cease, accompanied by a feeling of profound dread. More disturbingly, these periods of silence have historically coincided with inexplicable vanishings of hikers, loggers, and even small game. The incident began with the distress call of a lone survivalist, Elias Thorne, who activated his emergency beacon deep within an unexplored, particularly dense section of the forest, known as the Sunken Thicket. His partial transmission spoke of the silence and of something watching him from the trees. Team Delta 7, a highly experienced 4-man unit, was dispatched for his recovery. Their last confirmed transmission came approximately 18 hours after entering the thicket. What you are about to hear is a reconstruction of their body cam audio logs, supplemented by the intermittent, static-laced recordings from Elias Thorne's personal digital recorder, found much later by an unrelated civilian drone operator. These fragmented records paint a horrifying picture of a wilderness not merely observing, but actively consuming. Part 1. The Whispers of the Thicket. Bodycam audio log. Captain Miller, Delta 7, October 25, 2029, 14:33 Eastern Standard Time.
Miller. Bodycam audio. Captain Miller, Team Delta 7. Primary objective: locate and extract Elias Thorne, survivalist. Distress beacon activated at grid reference Sierra 47, deep within the Sunken Thicket. Team consists of myself, Lieutenant Chen, navigator, Sergeant Rojas, medic, and Specialist Davies, communications gear. Weather is clear, but cold. Terrain is dense, old-growth forest, heavily wooded with a lot of underbrush. Visibility is fair.
Chin, voice calm, slightly winded. Miller, my topo map shows this part of the thicket as unlogged. Ancient timber. Some of these pines must be hundreds of years old. And the ground is surprisingly marshy for this elevation.
Rojas. Yeah, feels like walking through a sponge. Keep an eye out for sinkholes, gentlemen, and watch your step.
Davies. Comms check. Still getting a decent signal for Thorne's beacon, though it's weakening the deeper we go. And forest comms are clear back to base. Nothing unusual to report.
Miller. Good. Maintain formation. Keep an eye on your readings. This is a standard extraction, but we treat every environment with respect. This forest, it has a reputation.
Chin, a soft chuckle. You talking about the Silent Woods legends, Cap? Old Indian tales of the forest holding its breath?
Miller. Local folklore. But sometimes folklore has roots. Just stay sharp.
They walk in relative silence for several minutes, the sounds of the forest around them. Then, Specialist Davies speaks again, his voice slightly more strained.
Davies. Cap. I'm picking up something. Faint, but it's there. A low-frequency hum on the sensor. Not acoustic. It's consistent. Almost like a low-level seismic tremor. But the ground isn't shaking.
Rojas. My biometrics are stable, Davies. No tremors here. Probably just interference from the density of the canopy.
Miller. Log it, Davies. Keep an eye on it. Let's keep moving towards Thorne. He'll be getting anxious.
The ambient forest sounds suddenly seem to diminish slightly, becoming less vibrant. The birdsong becomes more sporadic. Elias Thorne's personal digital recorder, PDR, audio log, October 24th, 2029, 21:07, Eastern Standard Time. Thorne's voice is hoarse, breathy, and filled with a growing paranoia. The background is almost completely silent, save for his own labored breathing. PDR log, Day 3. I made it to the Sunken Thicket, not by choice. My compass went wild. Exhales sharply, spun me in circles for hours. Ended up here, deepest part of the forest. The air, it's different. It's thick. And the trees, they're too close, too tall. I set up camp, made a fire, but no crickets, no owls, nothing, just silence. Like the whole forest is holding its breath. It's not natural, and I feel like I'm being watched. Every time I turn around, I see a shadow that isn't a shadow, a shape that isn't a tree, just on the edge of my vision. And the hum, it started a few hours ago, a low, vibrating hum that I feel in my chest. It's not in the air, it's in the ground, in the trees. It's alive. I heard a whisper just now, not in my ears, in my mind. It was a thought, a deep, cold thought. It said, "You are lost." I'm scared. I'm going to activate the beacon. I need to get out of here. This isn't a forest. It's a mouth. Part 2. The forest holds its breath. Bodycam audio log. Captain Miller, Delta 7, October 25th, 2029, 18:02 EST. The forest is noticeably quieter now. The sounds of birds and insects are completely absent. Only the crunch of their boots and their own voices remain.
Miller, my GPS is acting up. It's showing our position is approximately 2 miles west of where my compass says we are, and my altimeter is fluctuating wildly.
Same here, Cap. Thorne's beacon signal is bouncing all over the place. I can't get a lock. It's like the signal is moving, or like the space around us is warping.
And it's so quiet, too quiet. My ears are ringing.
Acknowledge. Tactical pause. Everyone huddle up. What are your readings on that hum, Davies?
It's stronger, much stronger. And now, I'm picking up something else, a faint biological signature. Multiple signatures, spread throughout the canopy, but they're not animal. They're too large, too dense.
Are you saying there are things in the trees, Davies?
I don't know what I'm saying, Cap. It's unlike anything I've ever seen the sensors read. The patterns are repetitive, almost like a heartbeat, but a very slow, deep heartbeat.
Look, the moss on that tree. It's glowing, faintly.
Rojas, that's not normal bioluminescence. It's pulsating, like a vein.
Miller, this is no longer a standard extraction. We proceed with extreme caution. Weapons at the ready. We are entering hostile territory.
A deep, resonant, almost inaudible thum vibrates through the air, shaking the leaves on the trees. It's a sound that seems to originate from the very ground beneath them.
Davies, what in God's name was that?
Chen, it felt like a yawn. The forest just took a deep breath.
Elias Thorne's personal digital recorder. PDR. Audio log. October 25th, 2029. 00:15 Eastern Standard Time. Thorne's voice is a frantic, tearful whisper. The profound silence is still the dominant sound. Thorne, they're here. The search team, I heard them, or I thought I did. Their voices, and then the silence came back. It swallowed their voices. I tried to shout, but my throat, it just closed up. No sound. I'm in a hollow log now, hiding. It's darker in here. The trees, they've changed. Their branches are closer, thicker. They're reaching for each other. And the ground is soft, not mud. It's like skin, wet and cold. The hum is constant now. It's in my teeth. And the whispers, they're clearer. They're not just thoughts, they're words. Not in English, not in any language I know, but I understand them. They're telling me how to breathe, how to become quiet, how to join. I saw them, the watchers. They're not animals. They're parts of the forest. The moss, the vines, the bark, all twisted together into crude, humanoid shapes. Their eyes, they're knots of glowing fungus, and they move so slowly.
They don't chase. They just wait for you to come closer. They're herding me into the deeper silence. I need to make noise. I need to break the silence. I'm going to scream.
Thorne tries to scream. What comes out is a strangled, choking gasp, like someone trying to breathe underwater. The sound is cut off abruptly. Only the hum remains. Part 3. The Rooted Watcher's Bodycam Audio Log. Captain Miller, Delta 7. October 26th, 2029. 0000 EST. Pervasive hum, louder, almost painful.
We've lost Rojas. He fell into a bog, but it wasn't a bog. The ground just opened up beneath him. The mud was thick. It looked like roots, and it swallowed him whole. No sound, just gone.
My GPS is dead. My compass is spinning wildly. Davies, any comms at all?
Nothing, Cap. No comms out. Thorne's beacon is gone. And the hum, it's causing a feedback loop in my audio. It's trying to replicate human speech. I think it's learning.
What about those signatures, Davies?
They're everywhere. Dozens of them. They've surrounded us. They're moving slowly, closing in. I can see them now, in the ambient light. They're not trees. They're effigies, made of branches, moss, leaves, like scarecrows. But they're not scarecrows. They're looking at us. Their eyes are glowing with the same light as the moss. They're here.
Fire now.
Hold your fire unless I give the order. We don't know what these things are.
They're not moving, Cap. They're just watching, waiting.
Slow, wet thump, 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 like an enormous heartbeat.
What is that sound?
It's the forest itself. The trees. They're connected. They're beating. This isn't a forest, Cap. It's a creature, and we're inside it.
Elias Thorne's personal digital recorder, PDR audio log, October 25th, 2029, 0640 Eastern Standard Time. The forest. It is beautiful. It is quiet. It is wise. I am no longer afraid. I understand. The watchers are the guardians. They seek to bring all things into the silence, to join the great heart. I have found my purpose. I am becoming quiet. My skin, it is becoming bark. My blood, it is becoming sap. My thoughts, they are becoming roots. I can feel the earth. I can feel the ancient song beneath the ground. It is the truth. The world is too loud. It must become quiet. I saw the others, the search team. They are lost. They make too much noise. They do not understand the beauty of the silence, but they will. They will. The guardians are patient. They will bring them into the fold. My hand, it is rooted. My fingers are becoming branches. I am becoming a part of the forest. Soon, I will join the watchers. I will help them listen. I will help them guide the lost to the great heart. The forest is calling me. I hear its heartbeat. It is vast. It is eternal. And soon, it will encompass all. Part 4. The Path to the Heart. Bodycam audio log, Captain Miller, Delta 7, October 26th, 2029, 4:30 Eastern Standard Time. The audio is a chaotic mix of heavy breathing, the relentless hum, the rhythmic thump, thump, thump of the forest's heartbeat, and the sound of branches scraping against their gear. Miller's voice is raw with exhaustion and desperation.
We've been moving in circles for hours. Every path leads back on itself. The trees are too thick. The ground is too soft. We can't get out. Chen he's unresponsive. He just stands there, staring at the glowing moss, humming along with that damned sound. He's gone.
Cap, I tried to force a comm signal, blasted the emergency frequency at maximum power. It worked. For a second. I heard a voice, but it wasn't base camp. It was Thorne. Elias Thorne. But he sounded different, like he was talking through a filter of leaves and mud. He said, "The heart calls. Come." And then the hum overloaded my system again.
We have to find a way out, even if we have to cut our way through.
Miller opens fire. The rapid crack of his assault rifle is deafening in the otherwise silent forest. The thump, thump, thump of the heartbeat seems to quicken.
It's not working, Cap. The bullets, they're just being absorbed. The trees, they're growing around them.
The sound of more branches snapping, closer now. The silhouettes of the watchers are visible, their glowing eyes fixed on Miller and Davies. They are no longer just still effigies. Their forms are shifting slowly, almost imperceptibly, as if stretching.
Where the hell are they coming from? They're everywhere. They're from everywhere, Cap. This whole damn forest, it's a single organism. We're not fighting trees. We're fighting a mind. A vast ancient mind that wants us to be quiet.
The ground beneath them begins to ripple and swell. The soft, muddy ground starts to form into intricate, organic patterns, like enormous, slow-motion waves. It's like the forest floor itself is breathing.
The ground. It's moving. Get back.
A section of the ground behind them rises up, forming a smooth, rounded wall of packed earth and intertwined roots, blocking their retreat. They are being herded deeper, realizing.
It's making a path. It wants us to go that way, towards the heart.
Part 5. The Great Heart of Silence. Body cam audio log. Captain Miller, Delta 7. October 26th, 2029. 7 a.m. EST. The hum is now a roaring presence, a physical force that vibrates every bone in Miller's body. The rhythmic thump, thump, thump is now so loud it feels like a bass drum directly in his chest. Davies is silent. Miller is alone. His voice is a broken whisper.
Davies is gone. The ground. It just swallowed him. Slowly. He didn't fight. He just looked at me. His eyes were wide, glowing faintly. He was smiling. He heard the call. He joined the silence. I'm walking now. They're not pushing me. I'm just walking. The path, it's not made of earth anymore. It's a tunnel of interweaving roots and vines, all glowing with that soft green light. The air is warm and moist, and it smells like damp earth and something sweet, like sap. I see them, the others. Rojas, Chen, Davies, Thorne, they're part of the walls. Their bodies are fused with the roots, their skin like bark, their eyes like the glowing knots of fungus. But they're alive. They're humming. They're part of the great heart. They're not dead, they're just quiet. I can feel it now. The great heart, it's ahead. It's the source of the hum, the source of the silence. It's not a physical thing, it's a nexus, a confluence of consciousness, an ancient entity that has existed beneath this forest for millennia. It doesn't want to harm, it wants to absorb, to unify, to bring all things into the grand, eternal silence.
The tunnel opens into a vast, cavernous space. The ceiling is a canopy of immense glowing roots that pulse with the slow, rhythmic thump, thump, thump. The ground is a smooth, dark, organic material that reflects the light like polished obsidian. In the center of the cavern, a colossal glowing mass of roots, moss, and a substance resembling dense green light pulses rhythmically. It is the great heart.
His voice is suddenly calm, reverent, and devoid of fear. His own voice is now layered with the hum and the soft chattering sounds of leaves. It's so beautiful, so quiet. I understand now. The world is chaos, noise. The heart, it is peace, it is order, it is truth.
A new sound joins the hum and the thump, thump, thump. It is a chorus of soft, whispering voices, like thousands of leaves rustling in a gentle breeze. But they are words, thousands of words, all merging into one thought, echoing in Miller's mind. Join us. Become quiet. Let the noise fade. Embrace the silence. Become one with the root. Become one with the heart. Become everything.
Yes. Yes, I understand. I will join. I will be quiet.
The sound of Miller's body cam dropping to the ground with a soft thud. The audio continues for another 2 minutes, recording only the overwhelming rhythmic thump, thump, thump of the great heart, layered with the hypnotic whispering chorus. The sounds slowly fade, not into silence, but into a deep, pervasive hum that is both overwhelming and utterly tranquil, a sound that resonates with the very fabric of the forest. The archivist's voice is hushed, almost somber. That was the last recoverable audio from Blackwood National Forest. Subsequent drone flyovers reported nothing unusual, just an unbroken canopy of ancient trees. Ground teams attempting to penetrate the designated exclusion zone encountered inexplicable navigational failures, sudden, profound silences, and pervasive feelings of disorientation and dread. One team reported seeing their own shadows move independently on the forest floor, attempting to pull them deeper into the woods. All attempts to re-enter the Sunken Thicket have been permanently abandoned. The area remains an active exclusion zone. The forest, as it appears, has simply absorbed what it desires, extending its silent domain ever further. And sometimes, on the stillest nights, isolated seismic sensors in the region register a faint, rhythmic vibration deep beneath the earth. A vibration that some classify as a low-frequency hum. Others, however, refer to it by a different name. They call it a heartbeat, the slow, eternal heartbeat of the looming silence. End of case file number 008. Thank you for staying until the very end of this story. The darkness still hides many secrets, and more mysterious tales are yet to come. Subscribe and turn on the bell so you won't get lost in the shadows and will be the first to hear them.